How's it going, YouTube? I just wanted to do this quick video, show you guys about my dual catch can setup on it's a 2009 Mini Cooper S. It's the R56. It's not all. I unhooked this just to show you guys how I did it. But show you. First I'm gonna explain why I have two catch cans and not one catch can. The reason is this PCV line, when you're at idle, it's the one on the back of of your valve cover. At idle, the PCV valve is actually open, and this hose is sucking air out of your valve cover. And that air has moisture in it, and it also has oil residue, which gets onto the other side of the PCV hose, goes into your intake manifold, and then it puts that air goes over your intake valves. So you get oil on your intake valves at idle or low RPMs in general. Then once you start going, then that PCV valve closes, and it's just this one that's open. So this is the one that, you know, when you're under boost and stuff, this is the one that's sucking the air out of your valve cover. So then that's why you need a catch can on this one. This is the one that most people use, and a lot of people, they'll block this off. That's a bad idea to block it off, because like I said, at idle, that's what's sucking your air out, all the excess pressure out of your valve cover. Well, so that's what I did, and it wasn't that expensive. These catch cans, I'll link to them in the description. They're about 35 bucks each. They're baffled, and they work pretty good. I've ran this one for about a month already, and I like it. That's why I decided to use the same one right here. I'll link to these brackets in the description too. I'll link to everything in the description that I can find on Amazon. And anyway, I'll show you exactly how I did it. Okay, this right here, this is the stock or the OEM PCV hose. I cut this. It was about right here. I cut that off, and the only reason I cut it off is because this right here, you see these ribs on it and it's bent. That wasn't going to go inside of this 3/4 inch hose, or this 3/4 inch hose. So I cut it. It's smooth under here, and you can see that little rib to hold it. And then I slid this on, and this is the factory connection. So that's not coming off any different than, well, it comes off the same as factory. And then where I cut it, you can see down there, that's just the OEM piece. So it's smooth once you cut this off, and it slides on. It barely slides on. It's gonna, when you do it, you're gonna think that it doesn't fit. I mean, you could see that actually looks bigger than that because it was a tight fit, but it goes on. You're gonna need some PVC cutters, or you don't need them. That's what I used, and they work pretty good. But this is just Gates heater hose. I got it at O'Reilly's. Like I said, if I see it on Amazon, I'll look for it on Amazon. I'll link to it in the description. These catch cans I got on Amazon, and I'll link to those. These brackets, you can get those, you know, anywhere. But I got these on Amazon because I wanted black ones, and they had them in black. But I had to buy well, I didn't have to, but the ones I saw were a 24 pack. So you might not want to buy a 24 pack. It was like 17 bucks. But I'll link to them anyway. If I can find less than 24, I'll link to those instead. But I'll use them for something, so I'm not real hurt about it. I like these catch cans. They have the dipstick, so you can check it without having to take it all apart. Another thing I'm gonna do too is this screw right here. I'm gonna buy a different one. I'm gonna invert. I might even just use this one, but I'm gonna invert it. And the reason is because if you look at the bottom, if I can see it, you can see how long it is. Well, I'm gonna invert it so that long part right here is sticking up, and when it sticks up, I'll be able to, you know, put the screw on it and keep it in place without the catch cans being on it. And then I'm going to set the catch cans, the brackets, on top of that screw, or on top of the nut, and I'm going to put a wing nut on top of that to hold these. So when I want to change my drain my catch cans, I can just take a wing nut off, pull the catch can up, unscrew the bottom, drain it, put it back on, and it'll be super easy. As it is right now, it won't be super easy because, like, as you can see, I can't get to it. But that's the solution I came up with, and it seems like it's going to be pretty easy. In fact, I know it's going to be pretty easy. So that's how I did that. But anyway, I got this little, this is just a 3/4 inch hose coupler. It just goes in between, you know, any type of hose. It's 3/4 inch and it's got these ribs on it to hold it. And then that just, let's see if I can do it with one hand. That just slides in. And then I just had, you could see the marks. I just had zip ties holding it and it held fine. Didn't, there was no problems. Just like that. And, but I'm going to switch those out. I actually, I'm going to put some clamps on that someone on Facebook told me about. But, that's pretty much the whole gist of it. It's pretty easy to do. I would definitely recommend it. It's, you know, it's going to make it between walnut plastings. It's going to be a lot longer. If I don't even know, I might not even have to do it anymore. I've never done it. I haven't had this car long enough. But I cleaned my intake valves when I had my head off. So, you know, I might not never have to do the walnut shell blasting. So hopefully this will do that. But we'll see. But anyway, if you like these videos, subscribe. If you like this video, hit the like button. It helps me a lot. I need the more likes, the better for YouTube. They see that you're doing a good job, and you know they'll put you higher on the list when people are searching stuff. So if you could like and subscribe, maybe hit the bell so you get notifications when I post. I do a lot. I just started, so this will only be my 6th video. But oh, I was gonna say too, this is what I cut off of right here. One goes there and one goes there. It's all one piece, but you just cut it so that it's straight. That's the only reason you're cutting it. It doesn't matter where you cut it, as long as you can attach that white piece I just showed you. There's one in here too. As long as you can attach it and it's straight. And then I used about 6 feet of the 3/4 inch hose. So that's all you need. But anyway, if you like this video, like and subscribe. Like I said, it helps me out a lot. And I'll see you on the next one.